Good morning, America, and every place else. Let me make sure I got everything going here. I do not hear audio. Do I have audio? Oh, it's muted. I'm going to take a chance and hopefully my audio is working. Good morning, Troy. Awesome. If Troy can hear me, that means the world can hear me. That works. For some reason, my laptop is muted and will not come out of it. Oh, I am not up yet. I am still waiting for my cup of coffee this morning. I will show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can find it. I am brewing some fresh coffee off of my very unique, it's like a vacuum press. You can kind of see the flame underneath. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see if I can move this where it doesn't fall over. But this morning, there's a couple things I'd like to accomplish. One is we're working on DCC EX, but the coolest thing is to power the track without having to plug it into a wall. And I was going to do an unboxing, but this morning I was in a little bit of a hurry and I had to charge the unit. Well, kind of cheat on this. But we're going to use this little brick this morning. This is a 12 volt, puts out 12 volt. Ooh, it even has a bright light. Shut off. It's like a little power pack. It has let's see if I can get a zoom in on this. There we go. It's a neat little unit. I'm going to set it right here for now. This morning I was running a little late. Well, really late. As you can see, I don't even have my coffee yet. My kids are out of school today. They have school off. And I love them dearly. They thought it'd be great to let me sleep in, but I think they forgot about my show this morning. Oops. And my screen. There we go. We have the virtual rail fan behind me of Fort Madison, Iowa. It's where that swing bridge is. It's really cool. Okay, we're going to go back to the power pack. Let's see if it even can turn it on. And it fully charged last night. I was going to cheat and put it back in the box and do the unboxing. But since I was a little late this morning, I didn't get the chance to put it into the box. But we all know how basic unboxing works. Let's see, where'd I put the box? Good morning. Okay, we're going to set that aside. See if I can get this going a little more. This is a cool little coffee maker, but it takes forever. So if you're impatient, just use your good old percolator or whatever else you're using. Okay, let's go to. I'm going to do a table overview. See if I got a table close up. Huh. That is just so cool. Okay. I'll move the camera for now. So this morning what I'm going to do is I have a couple wires to power the DCC EX unit. I hear life. I think I'm going to get to my copy here real soon. I don't know if you can hear it. You can see the copy is, it's building a pressure in this tank, and then it forces it over into the glass where the copy is. I figured this would be a cool way to have a cup of coffee this morning with everyone. Now, this past week, we've had a couple good videos come out from like Steve's Trains. He has a 1x5 switching yard he made. That came out just a couple days ago. Jimmy with DIY and Digital. He just did another module video utilizing both mine and one of RS Laser's kits. Those are really cool. Trying to get a better overview of the table. I think that'll work. Again, the main this morning is to actually get this set up to run without being able to, or not having to plug into a wall by using the battery bank, and also running DCC EX. Right now, the engine is on DC, and the power that it uses is 13.5 volts DC power. And it's great. It'll also run on 12, which is not as fast. Now, if everything works, we'll be able to power the main track, which I'll have to add the lines here in a second. This is the Wi-Fi board. That's the motor shield. And this is Arduino Mega. This will be set up so I can take a small module anywhere. Like to my son's school, I could take a nice circular module and bring it in and plug it right into the power bank without having to worry about any electricity anywhere. And I always keep, whenever I have a power supply, I'll nip off the wires because you never know when you're going to use them. And I'm glad I did, because in this case, I'll be able to reuse these. And this will be the main power to the track. Oh, I thought I transitioned, sorry. There we go. You guys are just watching my copy. So this is the main power pack here that I'll be using. This is a reused cable from an old power supply. This is the DCC EX board. This is the Wi-Fi on top. We have the motor shield down, kind of sandwiched in between. And then we have the Arduino. Whoop, and I got coffee. Now watch this here. I'm going to switch back over real quick. And you'll see that coffee slowly gets sucked into the brass container here. Should have a dual window. So what I need to do is strip back these two wires here on this unit and get them ready. Sorry if I'm all over the board. Like I said, I woke up late, and this will be a good cup of coffee. I need it. Alrighty. So we need to add power to our motor shield. I hope everyone's doing good this morning. Oops. I love technology nowadays. It used to be if you want a DCC, you'd have to buy a whole unit, and they were not cheap when they first came out. And then now the nice thing is the way things are going, we can literally make our own. And it's not really that hard. There's some good videos. The software to put on this, it's all free. It's a free download. And there's a lot of good videos. Matter of fact, Jimmy with DIY and Digital has a great tutorial on how to set one of these up. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. Yeah, let's have some coffee and switch this over. And come over here and there we go. That is so cool. We'll leave it here for a second and that'll pop up once it's done. Okay, we'll go back. All right. Now on the Arduino, now I've hooked up my main power. This is for the blue and white is normal track power. And then I have a programming track, which I can take one of my DCC engines and put it on the programming track. Say if I want to change sounds or speeds or throttle, I can do all that through JMRI. And the cool thing is all this stuff is pretty much free to download. The JMRI program is a free download, and the program for JMRI. Okay, let's set our coffee down here. There we go. Now the cool thing about the power pack is we have AC power, which I'm going to avoid today. We have 5-volt power, which we'll need. This will be to power the Arduino, and then we have 12 volts out, which will power the track. And this will send power to the DCC EX unit, and then out to the track. So let's set this up someplace where we can see it. Excuse my mess this morning. I haven't had a chance to really prepare. Okay. This is your basic Tamiya. Where am I? Tamiya plug. And it comes with all the Kato plugs. And this will plug into the track itself, which is right now plugged into the DC controller. Now the train that is running is a DC train, but we're going to change that up. I have an Amtrak. It's a phase 3, I believe, engine that has DCC and sound. Let's see, where can I set this? So we're gonna stop the engine and remove this engine. The cool thing is if this works, and I'm pretty sure it will, is like I said, I want to be able to take this like my son's school and set up a nice little layout so the kids can enjoy seeing trains run for a little bit. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to, let's see if I can move this in. There's my track power, and here is the other end to the track. We'll plug that in now. And there's the track lead that goes right to the powered track, and that runs the whole oval. And now we're going to take, now we can see if sparks fly, because I have not had a chance to test this yet. We're going to plug this into the 12-volt power supply, and then we need 5-volt power to the Arduino, which I'll use as older printer cord. The nice thing is I had most of this stuff laying around, so it didn't cost anything extra. We're going to plug that right in here to 5. Oh, my coffee. And now, when we plug into the Arduino, scoot over, we should get lights. Look at that. We have lights on the Arduino. Yep. There's the red and yellow. So it looks like we have power. I'm readjusting a window here. Sorry, guys. I was not prepared. Now I'm gonna lose this camera view here in a second because this is where my engine driver is. So we'll go back to the tabletop. Oh, hot, but so good. Let's see here, not connected. That's fine. So I have to make sure that I'm on the correct Wi-Fi, which is the DCC. It's actually the Wi-Fi unit acts as I can't think this morning, like a little server that hands out your IP addresses. So now I'm connected. I'm done, and we're going to. Whoops, I don't want that. I'm gonna start up engine driver. I'm going to connect to. It's connected. So now we're actually connected through the phone, through the Wi-Fi, to the DCC controller. Now this is my Amtrak. Oops, upside down. Now this one does have sound and DCC. Now the BNSF eventually will have sound. I was hoping that the board would show up for this morning, but it won't be here until tomorrow, of course. Oops. So on my controller, I'm going to pick my engine. And let's see. I'm going to put the mic close to it. Let's see if we get sound. If I need to turn power on. This could be a real short video. And I think it is. Okay. Let's see if I did something wrong here. There, well, that's my plug. And we have sound. Our engine driver is really cool. You get to run it off your phone, or you can do this with a tablet, which is really cool. And I do have full control. I can ring my bell, the lights to the engine, and the horn. Let's see if we have power to the track. Oop. So instead of running on 13.5 volts, we're running on 12 volts, and it's running pretty smooth. Looks like I have to clean my track a little bit. Let's see if I can get you a closer shot. So with this power supply, it's taking 4 watts of DCC power. USB is just a half a watt. So what I might do just for fun is let this run today to see how long an engine will actually run on this battery bank. Or power station, I guess they call them. But I picked this up on Amazon. I think it was on a special for $56. And I'd give you the specs, but apparently I set the box someplace. Let me take a peek and see if I can find it real quick. Oh, there it is. Not a lot of specs on the box. And I didn't see any instructions. There might have been. I probably set them aside. It does come with a few extra accessories. Comes with the charger. Oh, there's the instructions. It's the portable power station R150. Output, it has 110. It has 2 DC outputs, 9 to 12.6 volt. It has a USB 1 plus a USB 2 at 5 volt, 3.1 amps, and a USB-C, which is 5 to 9 volts, 3 amp on the 5 volt and 2 amp on the 9 volt side. So it's a cool little box. I bet it runs some LED lights just fine. If I can get a good 2 hours out of this unit, that would be really cool. I think the kids would love it. Oh, good morning, Dave. Oh, it's all good. The nice thing is, like I would do when I missed yours, is there's always the recorded version. But what I pretty much did or talked about today was adding a power station to the Kato Unitrack, and the whole idea and the goal of this is so I can take some sections, some modules, and make an oval or something, and take it to like Robert's school, my son's school, so we could set it up and then let the kids check it out. This will be running 2 trains instead of 1, but today it was a simple setup of wires. You can see where my hand is. This is an Arduino board with a motor shield sandwiched in between that and a Wi-Fi. Now the cool thing with that is using the DCC EX is I can use my phone as my cab controller. So I have full throttle, so I can slow it down or speed it up. I have my horn. Let's see if we can get it up here. I don't know if you can hear the horn or not. And it also has the bell. And there's other functions with this too. But model railroading has changed so much from when I did my first N-scale module. And when I did that, that was back in, I worked for McDonnell Douglas, so that would have been 89, somewhere in there, 1989. And the trains have changed so much in the quality. We have come so far. But yeah, this is a great little power bank. I would recommend it for this plus other things too. This Engine Star is the name of it. But yeah, there's your power, and it also comes with a charger, so you can charge it from your lighter. So if you're out and about, and then this also plugs into the unit. It's just like a cigarette lighter. No, I'm sorry, they changed it. Accessory adapter. So this morning is a plus because the engine's actually running. Now, guys, there's some links down below. Make sure to check them out. A good friend of mine, Dave, is in here. He has a live tonight. Oh, I see Dave's playing with the CNC. Yeah, Dave will have a live show tonight. He's got a couple really beautiful routers he's working with, Nemo Labs. Check it out. I think between the lasers and the CNC router, it's a good ad for any hobby, and you can use both of those with T-Track or with any train. I want to get into sculpting and use the CNC router to do my mountains out of foam. See how that looks. Let's see, how long have we been on this morning? Doing good. Hit my 30-minute mark. Yay! So there's a link to Dave's channel. There's go check out some other guys. Steve's Trains. He has a really nice video on. You can't really call it a suitcase, but it's a switching puzzle, which is next on my list. He does it on a 1 foot by 5 foot carry around box, and the switching puzzles are really fun. It gives your brain some a nice little workout. This morning, mine really needs it. Jimmy with DIY and Digital, he's got a good video out. Links down below. Jimmy Lambert. And we also have a new guy. And the fun thing is watching a lot of the YouTubers grow. It's James Grossant, and then he has Fort Worth in Scale is his YouTube channel. So make sure to check those out. I've been focusing on my train. There we go. Nothing happening on the rails behind me right now. We got a good shot of the swing. Oh, the swing bridge is opening. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see. See if I can zoom in on it. That is really cool. Now the swing bridge carries both vehicles and train. Let's see. And that's Fort Madison. Let's see. You can see it slowly opening. This is a really cool camera. You can see both levels, the automotive deck up on top and the locomotive down below, or the railway. And for the size of this and the mass and the weight, it's moving pretty quick. So this might be a barge right here. It's getting ready to go through. But this is on the Mississippi River. It's East Iowa. It's Little John. One day I'd like to make it there. So on that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Check out Dave's channel tonight and the other guys. Till Saturday, I will be with Ryan on his channel, our Ballard Designs. He's doing vlogs. He's got a really nice one. Go check it out. Link again is down below. I will be on his live Saturday night with the gang, and we'll be talking about anything CNC, and we make it up as we go. Literally. It's a good time. I enjoy it. Good people. So until next week, I hope everyone has a good time, and I apologize about not being prepared this morning. I slept in a little too late, but we got her done. Let's see if I can switch to this engine. And I am loving this. I'm going to put my mic up here so you can hear it. And on that note, I've got to find my studio. There we are. And on that one, you guys, everybody have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday. Unless you're with Ryan's at our Ballard Design, making it up as we go. Saturday. That's at pretty much 10 o'clock my time. No, 8 o'clock my time. 7:55 Central. Everybody, have a good week.